The FIFA Awards happened. Shock horror. Cristiano Ronaldo took home the best player. But there are some funny things that I wanted to talk about. So, as you know, or if you don't know, I'll explain it to you. The way the voting worked, Jason, was like 50% was through the captains and coaches and all those that went into voting. And in that voting, there are some pretty funny, and it might just be to me, but the bias of some of these votes are so fucking hilarious.
We have
some of them. Let's take a look. This is
12
from
is the captains, and then after that, we'll move into the managers. Managers voted way more fairly, I think. But the captains, this is element number 12. Here you go.
Right, so I'm going to skip a bunch and just highlight the first one that I find hilarious, right? If you play on the same team as Messi or Ronaldo, of course you're going to vote for them, right? I get it. But look at Manuel Neuer. Like, are you serious? You're going to miss out Messi and Ronaldo and vote Toni Kroos, Mesut Ozil, and Robert Lewandowski.
Well,
so that's two countrymen and one teammate.
Kroos made the World 11.
I get it. No, Kroos is a good call. And Ozil, they're not bad calls.
Lewandowski led the Bundesliga in goal scoring.
They're not bad calls, but every single list.
45% of the reason Arsenal's great this year.
Every single list should have one or the other. They should either have Ronaldo, or, and if you don't have Suárez, like it's so biased, it's funny. You'd think that these professional footballers would put their bias aside. Like Modric, look at that clear example of just unbiased opinion. Ronaldo, because he thinks he's the best, he plays with them, and he's like Messi, Neymar.
I have three, I know for 2017, the three best players based on who they voted for. If you go back to that list really quickly, the three best players on this list, and has nothing to do with their style of play, it's just who they voted for, easily, let me find it, Gianluigi Buffon, I already love in general, Cristiano Ronaldo, and Ashley Williams. Why, Francis? Why
Ashley Williams just went straight for Bale.
Why those three? Because nobody got shredded. I shouldn't say shredded, because your arguments were terrible, for saying that Bale deserved a ton of recognition for his calendar year, January 1st to December. And I don't know, one of the world's best goalkeepers, the world's best player at the moment, and Ashley Williams all believe
that he deserves it. Well, you know that Cristiano Ronaldo, if he could have,
just saying,
if Cristiano Ronaldo could have voted for himself, Jason, he would have. Absolutely.
Of
course he would have. Come on. Do you know who Cristiano Ronaldo is?
I think there's been a false narrative for like 17 years that Ronaldo is the selfless one and Messi is a little bit more selfish. I think Messi would have voted for himself.
I think it would have spoke volumes if both Ronaldo and Messi voted for
Who's Darren
each
Fletcher
other.
and why is he on this list?
Darren Fletcher's the form. Are you serious? He's a Champions League winner with Manchester United.
No, but I know. But why is he on this list?
He's
like,
captain of Scotland.
Every other country there seems like it's pretty relevant here. I mean, Germany's pretty important.
You don't know Billy Forbes from Turks and Caicos?
First of all, great vacation.
And he chose Jamie Vardy.
No, a couple people did. So did some of the managers.
But number one?
Wayne Rooney, obviously, because of England. Let's go to the managers, though. The next card, we have another one. There you go. Yeah, Conte. Not a lot of love from anybody in goal at Conte. Chris Coleman also voted for Vardy. And Bale. And O'Neill. Oh, my God. Popular managers from the Republic of Ireland. And all of Wales believes that Gareth Bale should have been.
I think it's right. If you're going to vote for Bale and you're from Wales, that makes sense. It's the only reason that Neuer stuck out to me is because it was just completely biased on the front three. It just wasn't even like, all right, I'll put Ozil first, then I'll include Ronaldo. It's just like, no, Germans and my teammate from Poland.
Down with Manuel Neuer's decision.
Not at all.
But Puskas Award went to the knuckleball free kick.
It started underground.
I actually have a
left to right.
I have a problem with that.
Why?
Because I think the goal of the year should have some significance to it. Some.
That had plenty of significance to the guy who struck it.
4-1 throttling of the game.
It was the goal is not as much what it meant. It's just the sheer technique. The guy hit it with the outside of his foot, and it started.
Didn't Messi's goal against, what was it? Who'd they just play?
Villarreal?
Yeah. No, not Villarreal. Like December 28th. Was better.
Was it a knuckleball?
Buzzer beater.
Buzzer beater knuckleball.
Right before the end of the year.
Upper right frozen rope.
I don't know. There's what's his name in the Euros to kick off the Euros? French player.
Payet.
Payet. That was a better goal.
No, it was not.
Yes, it was.
You're just thinking better because it was in a bigger...
It happened on a bigger stage.
The bubble, Jason.
Is important. And the bubble is important in this context because if you give it to him, then we can just probably find any random
No, there needs to be a professional
goal.
Yeah, I was going to say.
There's literally 30,000 soccer leagues.
That's what happens. If you score a great goal, you can get recognition. You are all about the name. You would rock a suit that looks like a heap of shit as long as it said Hugo Boss in the back.
I don't own a single suit.
You get my point.
Do you see my shirt?
This doesn't, just because the guy's not of that stature, don't take away from the sheer technique of that goal.
It was a beautiful goal. It wasn't the goal of the season.
It was. I've not seen a better strike.
Olivier Giroud already had the goal.
Oh, that was a great goal, but that's 2017.
I
didn't win it.
It's in 2017.
That's my award.
It's 2017. Forgot it was 2017. Puskas Award.
Luna looks at me. All right, but there is some controversy as for the starting 11, by the way, because
Griezmann's not in it. It's
Griezmann's
ridiculous.
not in it. So if you can see, and by the way, the image that they threw up, I will get someone to put it in post. You can check my Twitter, Mary. Oh, not of Suárez, right? Suárez is in the position where like Griezmann would be expected to be, and the picture they use is of him just laughing, like laughing his head off, as if to say, "All right, unlucky." But the team itself, what a team! Neuer, Dani Alves, Piqué, Ramos, Marcelo, Modric, Kroos, Iniesta, Messi, Suárez, and Ronaldo.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Barcelona versus Real Madrid.
According to FIFA, there are no other football players outside of La Liga.
Yeah, one player, Manuel Neuer. All right, so this is where it's confusing because people are, and myself, will tweeting out how Griezmann was included in the shortlist for the final three, right? And everyone's telling me, oh, it's different organizations, it's different things. If you are expected to be considered in the top three for Ballon d'Or and the top three for the FIFA World Player of the Year, you're expected to make the team of the year. That's where I think it's a little cloudy. Now, he's in a tough category. Suárez deserves to be there, Messi deserves to be there, Ronaldo deserves to be there.
Griezmann deserves to be there.
But Griezmann does deserve to be there. He has every right to feel a little undermined.
Griezmann deserves to be there.
Yes, he does.
This is not a hard decision. It makes
Who would you take out, though? That's the decision.
Suárez.
Ooh, the Chinese firebolt.
Look, it's not like I say that confidently. Like, and of course, my favorite thing ever is like, my God, football. World football is debated. The most minuscule things in the world are debated in world football at the most insane level.
Yeah.
So like by just saying Suárez, like Griezmann should be in there instead of Suárez, people think that means that I think that Suárez is like the scum of the earth and should be at the bottom of the pond in terms of players. Like he's not first team All-World Pro 11, so according to Jason, he's just garbage. Just disregard him like that. Messi's calendar.
There's no middle ground here, brother. You don't get. If you want middle ground, you need to go into another.
You know, if they
sport.
were to do the FIFA World 11 from January 1st to January 9th, you know who wouldn't be in it? Who? Any of Barcelona. None of it.
Double insult from Jason Rubin. 2 insults, Suárez and Barcelona. You are not welcome.
Messi's free kick was better than the Puskas Award winner. Every one of Payet's goals last season was better than the Puskas Award winner. Olivier Giroud's goals from last season were better. Paul Pogba's like rockets from 45 on Juventus, better than the Puskas Award winner. There's look, it was a fluke knuckleball ridiculous kick. And it deserves some credit, but Puskas Award for best goal of the season, I think the FIFA World 11 voters are just a little bit stoned. They just got their first taste of it, and they were like, we have a new award show, let's be controversial, let's give the Puskas Award to somebody who doesn't even know there's an award.
You're a moth. You're a moth. You're a moth. See that light? I love the best players. I love the big names.
Yeah, the best players score the best goals.
Shirts.
I do like the nice shirts. I just don't have a Hugo Boss shirt or a jacket.
I'm a moth. I'm sure that's going to be a
What brand is that? I swear to God, if that's Hugo Boss, I was going to lose my mind.
I wish it was Hugo Boss. All right, well, I agree. I think it was a great goal. So I'm with you.
That was a great goal.
Unidentified guy who smacked it in. But as for the starting 11, as you mentioned, that is caused some controversy online. But we want to know what the audience thinks, because that's what really matters, Jason. Do you agree with Jason's outburst? Should Suárez be kicked to the curb?
No one
Should Barcelona be kicked to the curb?
No one agrees with my football opinion.
Should the Puskas strike from 45 top night knuckleball strike still remain superior?
It moved as slow as my free kicks.
Go, Clarice.
You're just watching stuff.